This is Sunflower Moonchild, and I'm back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be on what is your vibe. So I hope everybody's doing well, and let's get right into it. Hi, Power One. If you chose Power One or this clear quartz bracelet, this is your reading. I recently got a sound bowl, so I'm definitely going to use it now to just cleanse the energies. I absolutely love it. Okay, Power One, what is your vibe? I'm going to be live shuffling everything this time. I don't have any pre-shuffled oracle or anything like that, so it might be a long reading, but let's get into it. I just want to flow with it. For Power One Spirit, what is Power One's vibe? What is Power One's vibe? Everyone drawn to pick Power One. What is Power One's vibe? I feel drawn to take these two out. I think there is one flipped over. Yes, let's pick that too. Okay, let's get some clarification. Can I get clarification for the Queen of Swords? What is Power One's vibe? Too many cards. What is Power One's vibe? Clarification for the Queen of Swords. I'm definitely getting a pretty chill vibe from you guys. Too many. One card, please. Fine, I'll take you. Clarification for the Ten of Swords. Clarification for the Six of Pentacles. This one is called in my eyes. Clarification for the Ten of Cups in reverse. Clarification for the Knight of Wands in reverse. Clarification for the Knight of Wands. You guys can always skip this part. I know it could take long, but I really don't like rushing it. Okay, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. And the bottom deck energy, the Two of Wands. Oh, I forgot to get your bottom deck for this deck was the Nine of Wands. I hate this glare, but I'll show you guys this card up close. Okay, so let's get right into it now. Finally, it took a minute to pull you guys' cards, so I feel like that tells me that you guys do take your time with things. You don't just jump and go for things. You really think about them before you take action. So with this Queen of Swords being clarified by the Two of Cups, I feel like pile one, your vibe is someone intelligent, someone even romantic, someone who keeps to themselves, but other people always watch you is what I'm getting. I feel like a lot of people could think of you as someone they want to be friends with or they feel a strong connection towards. But with it being the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's not easy to get close to you. Also with this Nine of Wands, I'm getting that as well of kind of having your guards up or your boundaries up. Yeah, and also with the Queen of Swords, I feel like your vibe is definitely someone who is mature. Um, Even if you're younger, definitely a mature vibe, a more at peace vibe. I feel like in most of these cards, the person has their eyes closed. So I'm also feeling like your vibe is someone who kind of just goes with the flow of things, but in a more calculated way. You're not like just going and doing things. It's more of like, if it's for me, it won't pass me. That's the type of vibe that I get from you guys. And with this Ten of Swords being clarified by the World in reverse and the Knight of Cups. So I'm definitely getting the vibe that you guys have been through things. I almost feel like when people look in your eyes, they can actually see these deep wounds or see that you've actually been through things. Maybe that's why I feel like you guys are in this Queen of Swords type of energy. That's your vibe. But with the World in reverse, I'm also getting this feeling of you guys definitely put yourselves first. I feel like you're very focused on your self-development and things like that. So you don't really let people in, or it might take a while. You might have a very small circle of friends. With the Knight of Cups as well, I'm getting this feeling of you guys are very creative. You're very romantic too. With this Two of Cups, or the way people see you is very romantically. There's something mysterious about you that is luring for people, alluring. Where I feel like they want to just offer you things. You guys might have people just do things for you out of nowhere. You guys might be beautiful, pretty privilege exists. So there might be people that just wants to do things for you. But it's interesting though, because with this Ten of Swords, it definitely feels like you guys can be in your heads. Also with the Queen of Swords, these are swords, so it's more of like headspace communication type of things. But this is definitely giving me more of a past energy of you have been through things. So you are in this type of Queen of Swords energy of like, you can't really move me off of my throne. I've been through things, and I know when people are manipulating or when people don't have the best intent. So it definitely is hard to get close to you when people are in that energy of negativity, or they want something from you. You can see that shit a mile away. And with this Six of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, I'm definitely feeling like you guys are generous. You guys are able to share, but I'm only getting this with your close friends or family. I don't think you guys really, I'm not getting the super bubbly type of vibe is what I'm saying. Like, I definitely feel like you guys have your few friends and you kind of stick with them, and you might go to parties and stuff like that, and you know how to share, you know how to have a good time, but at the end of the day, you're still within yourself. You're still like, I don't know, the vibe is kind of like you're a realist is what I want to say. Like, you guys might lead with your head more than your heart. So if something doesn't make sense logically, you really can't see past it. But it's definitely this energy of like, you give, but you only give to the people who deserve it, who's in your life that deserve it. You know your worth, that's why. Yeah, and then with the Ten of Cups in reverse, this is also oh, excuse me, guys. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, this is also kind of backing on the same thing that I'm talking about. This, I really don't think you're connected to a lot of people, and this can be your strength, honestly. You guys might be in hermit mode right now. You might just be staying at home, going on hikes by yourself, going places alone, doing things for yourself and by yourself, to be honest. Because with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's still the Ten of Cups, you know? So there is love. There is like this, this, um, this vibe of being aligned and in love, or having loving relationships. But with it being in reverse, clarified by the Strength card, I'm getting this more of a feeling of you want this love, you want this Ten of Cups, and you're positive that you're going to get it, but you're not actually giving it to anyone. I feel like you have all of this love inside of you, but you're you're really holding back, you're really holding off on giving it to people. Only the ones that you truly love. And I'm honestly getting the feeling that it could be almost zero, you know? Like, you guys could have like one or two friends that are super close that you can actually be yourself 100% with. But I'm kind of getting, for some of you, that it's just you, you know? You don't really have anyone to talk to. You guys might have recently gotten rid of your friend group, or found out that it was toxic or something like that. But this I'm going back to this Knight of Cups because it's just picking my eye with how the cup is, the direction is kind of towards this Nine of Swords. So it almost feels like you want to give out your cup of love, But then you're in your head again about, dang, but what if I get betrayed? What if this happens? So that could be something that you're healing right now, of this being able to trust, because you truly can't love unless you're willing to get hurt, to be honest, because it's almost like a double-edged sword. It's like you can't get this high of being in unconditional love in a relationship without there being sacrifices, without there being growth together, you know? So I feel like you always get stuck or stopped, like you stop yourself when you're trying to give out this love to your friends, to in a relationship, whatever the case is, to family. Yeah. But you have a lot of love to give, and it's strong. Like, the strength card definitely is telling me that you intend to give this love one day, but it's just no one is available. No one is reaching your standards. And that's good, because you really shouldn't lower your standards at all. And then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Three of Cups. Three of Swords, I mean, in reverse. So, what I'm getting for this Knight of Wands in reverse is definitely that your vibe is someone who focuses on themselves, someone who, you might have a lot of passion projects that you do, a lot of things that that you do for yourself. But then I'm also getting with this that you guys could have some type of frustration, you know? With the Three of Swords in reverse, it can definitely talk about negative self-talk or forgiveness or even optimism, you know? Things like that. So I do feel like Pile 1, your vibe is someone who focuses on themselves. You might paint, you might take a art class or something like that. You might any type of passion that you have, that you do. You might love hiking, so you just do that. But the vibe that I'm getting is that you really take care of yourself. You have been hurt before, but you're healing yourself. You're actively healing yourself, and you're taking the actions to better yourself. You're not kind of just wallowing in self-pity or anything like that. You are actually going after your dreams and what makes your heart feel full, which then in turn will bring these loving relationships into your life. Because I'm definitely getting the vibe that underneath, you guys might not say it out loud, but underneath there's this yearning or longing to connect with people on a deeper level that isn't happening in the 3D yet. Yeah. Okay, let's get into some oracle too, to see what your vibe is. This is the quality time oracle. What is Pile 1's vibe? What is Pile 1's vibe? What is Pile 1's vibe? So we have number 20, cafe. So you guys definitely might just love coffee or going to the cafe, Starbucks, things like that, getting a latte, reading also. The thing also that I'm picking up your vibe, this back shadow side here, I'm picking up this feeling of, like, I'm sure this is supposed to just be hair, I think, but I'm actually seeing an image of a face. kind of smiling. So for me, I'm thinking that you guys might have to put on multiple faces or a mask. So maybe at work or something like that, you act one way, and then at home you're different. Which I think that's everybody, honestly. We're all multi-layered. We can't be the same person everywhere in every circumstance with everybody, you know? So, along with just drinking coffee and having that as something that you do for yourself, a pleasure for you, I think you also put up boundaries with other people and kind of just show them the side that they deserve. I don't know if that sounds kind of harsh, but it's like not everybody deserves to see the inner side of you or even like your inner child, which is why I feel like there's so many barriers that you put up around yourself. So maybe only your close friends get to see this side of you or this side of you, whichever one relates more to your truest self. Gonna get one more card, please, Spirit, for Pawan's vibe. Pawan's vibe. Pawan's vibe. I'm gonna take this one. Stargaze. So your vibe is definitely something not from this world. I feel you're super, super unique. I mean, everyone's unique on some level, but for Pawan, I'm definitely getting a very, very unique vibe from you guys. And I feel like this is what makes people really captivated about you. You probably have people always wondering about you, to be honest, is what I'm getting. Like, what is Pawan doing? Like, who are they really? You know? But also with this card, you guys might really love to stargaze, go outside, look at the stars, look at the moon. You might be moon children just like me, you know? I absolutely love the moon, love the ocean. Okay, let's continue. For Pawan, what is Pawan's vibe? What is Pawan's vibe? I'm gonna take this one. Kindness. Also, her eyes are closed once again. There's definitely like I want to say a divinity about you guys. Divine. There's something very peaceful, all-knowing is what I would want to say. This kindness card is definitely you guys are kind, you know? I feel like you guys really have taken the time to heal yourself. And I mean, healing is kind of an endless journey, but you've done the work, you know, you're putting in the work so that your actions don't hinder or affect other people, you know? Hurt people. And I feel like you guys have really done the work and are consistent with it. Let's get one more card for Pawan's vibe. Something just you to one of those, you and I. Something just makes sense. Okay, we have mirror. So what I'm getting from this, Pawan, I feel like your vibe is someone who is very self-aware. I think that you guys might live in your head a lot, you know? You might be using your higher chakras more than your lower chakras. But you guys are very self-aware. You're able to look yourself in the mirror and see your worth, see your flaws, see everything and accept it. Because we're all perfect, you know? It's like, yeah, there's things we need to heal and acknowledge, but it's okay to exist in this very moment and be completely happy with yourself. And I feel like you guys truly understand that. That's your vibe of someone who is at peace in themselves, which is probably why you're able to go out and do things by yourself. A lot of people can't do that, you know? A lot of people, they need people around them. They can't just be on their own and go to a restaurant, or they'll feel weird, you know? But I feel like you guys can. You guys can go to that movie by yourself or go to the beach by yourself because you actually love your company, your own company. That's what's up, for sure. Okay, let's continue. What is Pile 1's vibe? I'll take these two. Oh no, there's 3. So we have creative power. Number 12, release your alchemical energy into the world. Yeah, this is kind of like what I was talking about with this Knight of Wands in reverse. You guys are very creative. You guys are very passionate about your passions, the things that you create, the things that you birth into this world. It's a very beautiful card. Definitely giving Empress type of vibes. Also with it being 3, 12 going to 3. We have you are enough. You were born enough. This is literally what we were just talking about, you guys. Like, you're totally okay with yourselves. That's your vibe. This confidence about yourself and your self-worth. You're literally able to flourish. And I kind of feel like people can be envious of this from you guys. This ability to be okay with yourself. It's a very calming, welcoming kind of energy. And then we have number 10. Assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Okay, for this card, I'm actually getting that this is something you guys could do a bit more, to be honest. I'm getting from this card that asking for help is not bad, you know, or asking to get with friends and to hang out and things like that is okay, you know. Sometimes we can get caught in this you know, when you truly love yourself, it's almost like it's hard to be around other people because it's like, what are you adding to me that I don't already have, you know? That type of energy is what I'm getting. But I feel like this card is calling you guys to be a bit more accepting of help, be a bit more open to the idea of having a soul tribe. For some of you, I feel like you think you have to do this all by yourself, and you don't. There are people out there for you, also looking for you. Oh, and it's interesting too that all of these numbers add up to 1, 2, and 3. 1 for the 10, 2 for the 20, and 3 for the 12. Just wanted to point that out. Okay. Let's end this. Let's get one last oracle. for your vibe, Pile 1. What is Pile 1's vibe? We have Alice. Number 12 again, going to 3. Yeah, so you guys are definitely beautiful, nurturing, abundant. Like, there's this energy about you that you guys can create anything you want. You could go anywhere you want. Alice is like Alice in Wonderland. You know, you can literally do anything you put your mind to. The possibilities are endless for you guys. And that's literally your vibe. You guys have this childlike energy of just knowing that things are going to work out for you. And then they do. So it's like, what am I stressing over? It's going to work out. That's such a amazing energy to be in, Pile 1, honestly. And it's captivating for others, people that are around you. Can I get one more card, please? What is Pile 1's vibe? What is Pile 1's vibe? I'm going to take this one. Haven of Mask. Yeah, I was talking about earlier, you guys kind of having a mask on or wearing a mask when I was talking about the cafe card. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. 44 adding up to 8. You guys might have multiple masks that you have, and people can see this in your vibe of like, oh, okay, I can see they're one way with a certain group of people, but then can be a completely different way with another group of people. And some people might be not even get this and think that you're two-faced or something like that. But that's not the case at all. They just don't know that. Oh shoot, I was about to say something mean. I'm gonna say it anyway because it came to my head, that they're not worthy. I don't know if this is your energy or your guide's energy, but that's super funny. It really is that case of like, not everyone's worthy of seeing your best, you know? So I definitely feel like you guys could wear a mask or be very short with words with some people, and then they can see you with your group of friends and you're loud and outgoing and, and all of that type of stuff. So they could be like, what? How? Do they just not like me? And it's not even that you don't like them. It's just that you can't give out your energy to just everyone. You've already been through the heartbreak. You've already been through those type of things. You've learned from them. So you don't give out your energy that easily anymore. Yeah. Okay, that's the vibe I'm getting from you guys, Pile 1. You're creative. You're abundant. You're witty. You're quick with your words. You want to love and you love, but you're guarded and you don't let everyone in. But you're truly kind. Truly. Okay. That's all I'm getting for you guys, Pile 1. I hope this was a cool reading and you enjoyed it. Please come back next time and have a good day. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose Pile 2 or this, I believe it's a lapis lazuli bracelet, this is your reading. I just bought a sound bowl. I'm like in love with it, so I'm definitely going to use it to cleanse the energies. It feels so good. Okay, now let's get right into your reading, Pile 2. On what is your vibe? What is the vibe that you give off? For pile 2 spirit, what is pile 2's vibe? 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 Everyone who resonates with pile 2, picks pile 2. What is their vibe? What is pile 2's vibe? Okay. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the, what is this? The Nine of Swords in reverse. And let's get some clarification. Can I get clarification for the Three of Cups in reverse? Pile 2's vibe. Clarification for the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm saying this is called to be turned this way. Clarification for the King of Cups in reverse. Clarification. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Clarification for the Six of Wands. We have Strength. Clarification for the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And clarification for the Devil. I'll take both of these. Oh, there's 3 cards actually. I'm gonna just take the ones that I saw when they first popped out. And the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Beautiful. Okay, just trying to get everything straight. I really hate the glare. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's get into this. For pile 2, what is pile 2's vibe? So we have the Three of Cups in reverse being clarified by the Hangman. So just with this card alone, I'm definitely getting a loner type of vibe. But also a vibe of like going with the flow, and also a partying vibe. So there is this duality to you guys where I feel like half of your time is spent just by yourself, and then the other half is spent like partying is what I want to say. Is kind of like Your vibe is someone who can do both. You're okay being by yourself. And you're also okay in a crowd, you know? Um, with the Three of Cups being in reverse, it could be like hardcore partying or like partying a lot. So you guys might have like little cycles of you'll go out for 2 to 3 weekends in a row, and then you got to take like 2 to 3 months off and just be by yourself. I know people like that, so for sure you guys can be in that type of energy. With the Hanged Man, with it being clarified by the Hanged Man, I'm also getting not only this kind of go with the flow type of energy, but also like letting go or changing your perspective type of thing. I feel like you guys are able to see multiple sides of situations, which is probably why you get along so well with others. And in this party atmosphere or outing type of atmosphere, you're really able to connect with multiple people because you can see all sides. But then again, this Three of Cups is in reverse, so it's like you do still make that discernment of yourself versus others. Like you can see it's not like it's merging together where you put others before you. You still put yourself first, and you still know when you have to take a break and go within and not really answer your phone like that, you know? That's pretty cool though. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. So this energy I'm definitely getting. Your vibe can be something like a bit moody. That song that song is like that's in my head right now is if it don't go my way I get moody. What is that, like Flomilli? I think that's Flomilli. I can't remember the song though, what the title is, but it's like one of the verses or one of the lyrics is if it don't go my way I get moody. So that's the song that is coming to my head for this part. I feel like you guys it's pretty cute though, to be honest. You guys could have kind of a pouty type of energy. Um, and I feel like others think it's kind of cute too, though. It's not in like this weird toxic kind of way where you like it has to go my way. But most times when it goes your way, it's fun, you know? So that's why it's kind of cute. But with it being clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse, and this is your bottom deck energy as well, I'm definitely getting the feeling of like you guys might have like some worries or like inner type of turmoil, things like that. Um, and this could be your vibe, which could make you overthink a bit. With this card, it definitely gives me the overthinking. Um, I almost feel like your vibe is something of perfectionist. Um, you guys might like always have to step outside looking good. Like even if you're in sweats or whatever, like you're still looking good though. And there could be I'm getting something that came in my head just now of like changing outfits a lot. Like really overthinking how you look or your fit or something like that. Along those lines of confidence and things like that. So that's what I'm getting, where your vibe could be something of a perfectionist, something of wanting everything to be perfect or right on point. Um, with the Six of Wands clarified by the Strength card and this being in the middle right here, this is definitely the energy, the overall energy that I'm getting from you guys of just being really dope ass people, to be honest. Like you guys can be in a crowd and somehow still the world will surround about around you is what I'm getting. Like even the lion likes you, you know? That's the feeling of it. It's like there's not many people who don't like you, who can't you can't get along with, is what I'm getting. a lot of recognition from your peers, your friends, your family, your coworkers. This pile for sure, like I'm really not getting no bad vibes. Like there's people out here trying to get you or whatever. You just seem like a very dope person. You seem like a person that is um not only looking out for themselves and making sure they're okay, but also others. So you guys might have a big friend group or multiple friends where you keep in contact with on a regular basis, and they're really appreciative of this, to be honest. They love your advice. They love um your essence is what I want to say. And I almost feel like this song right now came on is Creep by Radiohead, and it's honestly giving me vibes of like other people seeing your worth, but then sometimes you not seeing it yourself. Um, Kind of like most people really love you, pal, too, but then you're still pretty hard on yourself, is what I'm getting. Then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So with this card, I'm definitely getting like a self protection type of vibe from here. Holding on to things. You're so fucking special. And then with it being clarified by the Eight of Cups in reverse, I'm feeling like you guys, it's kind of easy for you to walk away from situations, is what I'm getting. But maybe too easy. I feel like sometimes you guys might walk away from things um, before they've really reached completion, um, which is this protection type of thing where it's like, oh, I gotta protect myself before I get hurt. So, deuces, I'ma leave. You know, that type of vibe. So, you guys, well, too, you guys might have ghosted people in the past. Like, no judging. I think most people have done it, especially when you're not healed. You don't really know what you're doing. Hindsight is definitely a motherfucker for sure. I do cuss quite a bit, you guys, so excuse me. Um, yeah, so yeah, with this Eight of Cups for sure, there's like, I feel like it's easy for you guys to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. And I think sometimes those things could have eventually have served you, but you were like, nah, in this moment it's not working, so I'm out of here. That type of vibe. But we also have the Magician as the bottom of the deck here too, so it's like you can so easily create your abundance, create your life, which is why I think you're in this energy of like, oh, if you don't want to do it, there's someone else who will. You know, that type of energy. I'm also getting that from the Devil card as well. With the Devil, it's more of like your shadow self, maybe like addictions or things like that. So some of you guys might drink or smoke, or you might be addicted to partying or sex or any of those type of shadow type of aspect things. Like shadow does not mean bad. Like they're necessary. There can't be light without shadow. There can't be shadow without light. You know, you need both of them. So it's not on like you have to stop going out and partying or smoking or whatever like that. But it's more of a you're okay in that energy. But it's like a hard fight for you guys though, because this Four of Cups and these Five of Wands, it's definitely this feeling of like you definitely go within and you meditate and you contemplate. But then also with the Five of Wands, it's more of this conflict type of thing. So that's what I was saying, this duality to you guys where you can pop off if you wanted to. Like if it's necessary, you can be in that energy. But for the most part, you're in this like Six of Wands strength type of energy of like, yeah, let's party, let's do it, let's go. I'm cool with everybody. But you also have this shadow side of like, don't fuck with me. Like, you don't want it. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. That's pretty dope, though, honestly. Okay, let's get into the oracle. For pile 2, what is pile 2's vibe, Spirit? What is pile 2's vibe? Okay, we have 43, date. And we have 41, gift. Okay, your vibe is pretty fucking fun. Like, honestly, you guys might cuss a lot too, because I was definitely not cussing this much in pile 1's reading. But hey, I like people that cuss and can express themselves. Anyway, but with this date card, I'm definitely feeling like you guys do love to have fun. You love to go out, listen to music, and the gift card as well. You love giving gifts, you love getting gifts. Um, Also, what I was getting with this Four of Pentacles in reverse of kind of like overspending. So you guys might have like, that could be an addiction, you know, of spending a lot of money and stuff like that. Giving yourself gifts and things like that. So that could be something that you guys do, your vibe of like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm okay, and I want this purse, so I'm gonna get this purse. I want these shoes, so I'm gonna get these shoes, you know? And there ain't nothing wrong with that, honestly, if you got it. Gifting to yourself is definitely a form of self-love, as long as it's not too toxic, like you're not paying your bills or something like that. But yeah, you love to take yourself on dates is what I'm getting with this card. Also, with this Three of Cups in reverse, you definitely are okay being by yourself, you know? You don't need other people. You can do it yourself. Okay, let's get some more oracle. What is pile 2's vibe? Pile 2's vibe. Pile 2's vibe. Pile 2's vibe. Thank you. So we have mirror and tranquility. So I'm definitely getting this vibe from you guys. Your vibe is something very peaceful, but something very, like, you have this duality to yourself. There's multiple layers to you. Um, with this mirror card, I'm getting that you're able to see yourself and see all parts of you too. You look in the mirror and you're able to see this loner side that you have, but also this outgoing and friendly, like cooperative type of vibe that you have with yourself. With this tranquility card, it also just backing it with this certainty that you guys have in yourselves. You know who you are, and you're okay with that. You're okay with people maybe calling you two-faced because you're able to come out in and out of these different selves of yourself. But it's not two-faced. It's you, you know? Like, you have multiple sides of yourself. Maybe you don't want to party every weekend. That's fine. You know, maybe you just want to go out once a month. That's fine. But when you do go out, you go out. You know, you do it right, you do it correct. And people love that. I think that's why every people want to be around you. If you've noticed, people always trying to flock to you or start conversations with you. I think that's why, because of this duality to you, where it's like you truly know yourself and you're okay in yourself, and not everyone can say that. So they're drawn to you. This card also came out in pile 1 too, just to let you guys know. Okay, what is pile 2's vibe? Pile 2's vibe. Okay, so we have number 27, renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. So with this card, I'm definitely getting that you guys are, your vibe is someone who is able to change, is able to rebirth yourself. Someone who can look yourself in the mirror, see your flaws, see what you want to change or what you accept about yourself, and be okay with that, you know? There's definitely some wisdom to you guys too, as well. It's one of those things of like, what is that phrase of like, doesn't meet the eye? Damn, I can't remember what that phrase is. Like everything isn't as it seems with you guys. People might look at you and think of you as one way, but you're completely different. It's almost like you have a whole galaxy inside of you. And then we have 29, radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Yeah, this is what we were talking about, you guys. About to, honestly, you have this ability to accept yourself, accept all of your flaws, and be okay with yourself, truly okay with yourself, happy with yourself. And it really is tranquil, like this energy. um People want to gravitate towards you because of it. Your vibe is very contagious. I feel like people around you change when they meet you. They also start learning their self-worth and things like that. That's awesome. Okay. For pile 2, what is pile 2's vibe? What is pile... Ooh. Okay, we have Lady Luck, 41, and Her Wicked Ways, 19. Yeah. There's definitely a duality to you guys. You guys are lucky for sure. I think things kind of just happen for you sometimes. Um, with with this magician card, you guys are very easy. It's easy for you guys to manifest things into your life. So you have this luck, this abundance that comes with you. I wouldn't be surprised, and when you go out to parties and stuff like that, if you don't have to you don't pay for anything, you know, where it's like someone just comes up and pays for you and your whole table or something like that, you know, or it's just like people around you, they're like, damn, this person's lucky, you know. I feel like that's what they think of, like, oh, if I hang around this person, maybe some of the luck will run onto me, which is why I think you are pretty careful with your energy and take your time to be by yourself and make sure that your energy is your own and that you're not holding on to anyone else's energy, because it can be like that sometimes. Flies flock to the light, you know? Not saying that people are flies, but you get what I'm saying. And then with this wicked ways, it's also this duality that I'm saying. Like, you guys are for sure in your power. You don't take mess from nobody. And I don't think anybody actually comes to you with mess, to be honest. I feel like they can just feel your energy and be like, okay, Pal 2, they're a pretty dope person, but I know I shouldn't mess with them. That's the type of vibe that I get. I don't think a lot of people try you, Pal 2. And it's because you have this energy of like, I will cut you. I will cut you off for sure. And I don't even think you say it. It's just this essence around you of like you know yourself 100% and you're okay being by yourself. So it really makes other people level up around you who wants to actually be in your life. They have to put effort in. They can't just come willy-nilly and try to just suck your energy like a vampire. They have to come correct. And that's something that your vibe gives off for sure. Okay. So that's what I'm getting from you guys, Pal 2. Your vibe is something very beautiful. You're very magical. You're able to be by yourself. You're able to be in a group. You flourish throughout any of these. You're okay with your shadow side. You're okay with your light side. It's very beautiful. You're just very accepting of yourself. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for you, Pal 2. I hope this reading was fun and insightful, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. If you chose Pal 3 or this malachite bracelet, this is your reading on what is your vibe. Okay, I recently just bought a sound bowl, so I'm like in love. So let's cleanse the energy. It feels so good. Okay. So let's get right into your reading, Pal 3. What is Pal 3's vibe, Spirit? What is Pal 3's? Oh, hold on, you guys. I'm getting called to pull this one. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. What is Pal 2's vibe? What is Pal 2's vibe? As the world. So we have the Hermit. But I love it. Sorry, you guys. My singing kind of sucks, but I love singing. I walk through death with. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Okay, let's get some clarification. Clarification for the Two of Pentacles. Pal 3. What is Pal 3's vibe? Pal 3's vibe. Two of Pentacles. So we have the Emperor. Clarification for the Hermit in reverse. We have Judgment. Clarification for the Ten of Wands. Clarification for the Ten of Wands. We have, what number is this? 14? Temperance. Yes. Clarification for the Ace of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. And clarification for the Eight of Wands. One card. Never mind, I will take both. Wow. The King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So this bottom deck of clarification is all major arcana and court cards. It's pretty powerful, you guys. Okay, I'm hoping everything is visible. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So if I'm taking a little second for these bottom cards because they're not like the normal names, I'm just like double checking and making sure. So that's all that is. But let's get right into this pile 3. This is pretty interesting off jump. So we have the Two of Pentacles being clarified by the Emperor. So automatically you guys have very, very strong authoritative type of energy. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting that you guys are definitely people who know how to manage your priorities, time management or adaptability, those type of things. You're very quick-witted. You're able to adapt very easily to circumstances, to situations. It's a very powerful, strong energy. Like, no matter what your gender is, it's a very masculine kind of energy. But there's also femininity in this as well. So it's not like you're 100% in your masculine energy of just going and doing and giving and things like that. There is a give and take, which you can see with this Two of Pentacles as well, of weighing both of the masculine and the feminine. So your vibe is someone who can do it all, is basically what I'm getting. You're someone who strives for your dreams, for your goals, and you get it done. There's not much talking, is what I'm feeling. Like, you guys are action-oriented people who maybe will sit in yourselves for a little bit with this Hermit in reverse, but then you're right back at it doing. It's almost like you go into hermit mode and you isolate yourself, you withdraw yourself, but you're doing it because of this Judgment type of energy of rebirth, of like really coming to a conclusion about something. So you take your time, you really go within yourself, and then you make that decision and you go for it. These are all wands, just so you guys know. It's like you guys are actually going for it. You're, whatever you're striving for, that relationship, that business, that job, that school, that passion project, whatever the case is for you guys, whatever point in your life, that's your vibe. You're a go-getter. But it's a balanced type of go-getter because you always check in with yourself first to make sure it's something you want to do and that you're in aligned with. Your vibe can also be of someone who others see as a star. We do have a star here, and it's also giving this like I feel like people look at you and be like, oh, they're that person, Pal 3, they're going to be something in life. They're going to do something big. And there's this knowing that the people around you have. I mean, this is the Malachite bracelet too. So that's definitely the type of energy of like um, kind of attracting attention easily. We also have the Ten of Wands being clarified by Temperance. So, a more balancing type of energy that you guys have. With this Ten of Wands, I feel like you guys might put too much on your plate, a lot of burdens. You might have a lot of responsibilities right now. This is the Emperor card, so I feel like you guys are the providers in your family or your friend group, or you might just take on a lot where you should be more in this temperance energy. I feel like some of you are. Some of you have found that beautiful balance of doing and receiving. But I think some of you might struggle with this, where you kind of just go, 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 do, 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 and you don't really take time for yourself to really balance that energy out and receive at times, you know? You don't have to always be in the masculine energy of doing and going. Also, with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, I definitely feel like maybe the reason why you guys are in this energy is that because of you may have, be it in the past, like a procrastinator or something like that, and you guys finally was able to end that cycle and go for it. So I feel like maybe in the back of your head you have this fear of reverting back to that procrastination or reverting back to lack of progress type of energy. So you kind of just go for it always. And Spirit is just wanting to let you guys know that you don't have to be in this energy always, you know? You can take breaks. It's okay to just be in the moment, because I guarantee it, in 5 years, 10 years, you're going to look back on these days and be like, damn, these were good times, you know? Regardless, it's like we always do it. Hindsight is definitely a thing where you could be like, dang, those were the good days, you know? But good days can be always. But I'm just saying, live in the moment. Then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Hanged Man.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network.
Oh
you might
shit,
want to
that
check the
scared
connection
me.
settings in the Google Home app.
Sorry guys, that was my Google Home. She scared the heck out of me. But where was I? Sheesh. So with the Hanged Man and the Ace of Wands, I'm definitely getting this feeling of go-getter, but it's also, that's why I think most of you have already acknowledged just about yourself that you can be in this Emperor energy a bit toxically, you know, where it's like you're kind of going, 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 doing, 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 and not really resting. And with this Temperance card, it's like, I mean, with this Hangman card, it's like Hangman, Temperance, this Two of Pentacles. There's all about kind of going with the flow, balancing out your energies. And also, I'm jumping ahead a bit, but with this King of Wands and Queen of Cups, it's also a balance of feminine and masculine energy. So you guys are definitely people who, your vibe is someone who is balanced. Your vibe is someone who is a go-getter, but can also retreat into yourselves and just binge on Netflix, is what I'm saying. You know, it's like you don't have to always be doing something but you do stuff. You do a lot of stuff with this Ace of Wands. You're very creative. You're someone who, you have a lot of aspirations. You have like a lot of dreams, I'm getting, that you want to accomplish. And I feel like pile 3, you guys have grown a lot already. Like, this is the pile that is on their shit about their growth, about their healing, for sure. Especially spiritual healing. Wands definitely do deal with more of a spiritual type of energy. So that's definitely what I'm getting from there. You guys have done your work. And with the Ace of Wands being clarified by the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, you guys are in your masculine and feminine energies. There's this balance to you where you're able to do and you're able to love. Like, you're able to tap into your emotional side, but you're also able to be in your masculine side where you're doing and you're providing. It's almost like you're like a natural born leader, but then you're also like this compassionate and very stable and intuitive person who kind of just goes with the flow. It's a really cool duality to you guys, for sure. Because it's like, look at her. She's like, she's ready to go for it, you know? Like, nothing is stopping her. And I feel that way about you guys, pile 3. Okay. Now let's get into the oracle. See what else is going on. For pile 3, what is their vibe? For pile 3. What is pile 3's vibe? You guys are definitely powerful. This is a lot of major arcana on the table. So we have fitness, 42. Yeah, so you guys might be, your vibe could be someone who is into fitness, into eating healthy, taking care of your body, going on hikes, being in nature. I feel like it's definitely coming back to this Ace of Wands kind of energy that I'm getting. This flourishing, like growth. It's what I'm getting. There's so much potential in you guys, pile 3. What is pile 3's vibe? Pile 3. What is pile 3's vibe? Pile 3's vibe. We have read. So you guys might love to read books. You might love ghost stories or affirmations or learning about spirituality or traveling, crystals. I'm getting so much from these books. You just love knowledge and learning. I'm definitely getting, that's what I was saying about that duality of like, really going it within yourself and taking time for yourself. Also with this read card, I'm definitely getting the vibe that you guys love to give knowledge, is what I want to say. I feel like people really appreciate that you're very open with the things that you learn about the world. You're a very happy person, pile 3, honestly. There's this energy, like I feel it in my heart of like just hopeful. Like like it's going to happen. Whatever it is. I don't know what the it is, but there's no stopping you. You don't have any doubts is what I want to say. It's beautiful. Let's get some more information. What is Pal 3's vibe? Pal 3's vibe. Pal 3's vibe. Pal 3's vibe. Let's take all of them. So we have emotions. We have deliverance. And we have patterns. Yeah, I feel like you guys have broken patterns. There were things that you did in the past that didn't really work for the person you wanted to be. And I feel like you were able to break those patterns, break those chains, and really get into this emotion, really get into your feminine energy. With this deliverance card, I definitely feel like you guys are spiritual. Yeah, you guys are definitely spiritually inclined. Like you walk with spirit. They're always, your spirit guides are always around you, is what I'm getting for this card. Maybe that's why you're able to be in this energy of all knowing, of like, it's going to work out. That's the type of energy that I was getting from this reading of like, all of my dreams are going to come true. And I'm also getting that too with this chameleon, I believe it is. You guys are able to change and grow and to the person that you want to be. It's like almost like you had a vision of yourself, of who you wanted to be, and then slowly but surely you became that person. And I feel like people definitely notice this, and some things that they say is like, oh, Pal 3 changed a lot, is what I'm getting. Like you're able to recognize your patterns and how patterns create a person. Because it's true, you know? If you do the same thing every day, that's the type of person you are. You can't say you're an athlete who runs a mile a day if you just sit at home, you know? So it really is about patterns that you create for yourself on a daily basis. Okay, let's continue with some more Oracle. What is Pal 3's vibe? What is Pal 3's vibe? Thank you. So we have 43, inner life. Your inner life is a garden to be cultivated. Yeah, and this is literally what I was saying. Like, I feel like inside of you guys, you have a whole galaxy. Like, there's something about you that you were able to cultivate your life into what it is presently. And you might not be where you want to be, and that's totally fine, you know? But you guys, Pal 3, you've definitely come a long ass way. And you've grown so much into becoming the person that you always dreamed you could be and knew that you could be. And this is your vibe. It's like, it's a very inspiring kind of vibe that you guys give off. People look at you and think like, damn, I can do it too, you know? Pal 3 did it, I can do it too. And then we have number 5, the unknown. Knowing the unknown. So with this card, I'm getting that along with like the 2 of Pentacles, this feeling of like weighing options, but also of like temperance, of kind of, and of Hangman also, but of kind of just going with the flow of it's okay not knowing everything. I feel like how I said, you might not be where you want to be at. That type of energy of like, I'm going to just take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And that's all I can do for myself, you know? Because it is pretty nerve wracking if you think about 10, 20 years in the future and you're like, I need to be at this point, I need to be here. And then when you get there and you're not at that point, it could be so disheartening, you know? So I feel like you guys really understand this and you're able to really just accept the unknown. It's like then you can actually find peace in the unknown. Okay, let's continue your last oracles. For pile 3, what is pile 3's vibe? What is pile 3's vibe? Okay, so we have 3 cards that came out. We have number 40, Bright Baby. Number 36, Pixie Parrot. I think that's how you say it. And number 24, Pinhead Punchlino. Okay, so with this Bright Baby card, I'm definitely getting the vibe that you guys give up this innocence, this hopeful type of energy. You guys are always willing to learn, always willing to grow and change and transform. Is what I'm getting from this Bright Baby card. You're not stuck, you know, you're not stuck in your old ways or stuck in patterns that no longer serve you. You're someone who is looking into the future, who is trying to become the best version of themselves. With this Pixie Parrot card as well, this card talks about, let me get the book honestly because I don't want to give y'all no wrong information. I've gotten this card a few times, but just to make sure. Okay. So it says, you can pause to read all of it. I'm going to just read a bit though. So it says, there is an original you, the you that has always been and will always be. No matter how much the outer forms of your body, your work, your lifestyle, your world seems to change, the original essence you is always there within, unique, precious, and just as you were created to be. Yeah, this is what a card talking about, how adaptable you are and how you are from your soul. You are yourself already, you know? So that is something that we've been talking about, this uniqueness about you, this originality. You're someone who knows themselves and is okay in themselves. And it probably took a while to find this part of you because, you know, when we're born, we're already given, like, as soon as we learn how to speak and stuff like that, we're already given labels and things that we should and shouldn't do and all that type of stuff. So when we become adults, we kind of have to carve out all of those things from us and then come back to the original ourselves, like who we were when we were born, who we were always, you know? So that's definitely the vibe that you guys give off of someone who is originally you, and you're so aligned with yourself that no one can tell you otherwise. It's a very powerful type of energy. The Pinhead Punchinino card talks about it talks about growth as well, and it also talks about being yourself. Basically, all three of these cards talk about being yourself or along the lines of that. So that's definitely your vibe, pile three, of someone who is original, someone who has done the work, has taken the time to find themselves and unapologetically be themselves outwardly in the 3D, like not just in your room. You know, you're not just yourself when you're alone, you're yourself always. And that's some powerful shit, honestly. It takes time and effort to be in this type of energy, to have this vibe. It's really welcoming, honestly, and encouraging. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys, pile three. You guys are awesome people. You're very balanced with your masculine and your feminine. Um, you were able to break these patterns and really grow from it. This emperor energy that you have as well is just beautiful. You're really able to balance it out quite well. And you're a star. Honestly, you have high expectations for yourself and you are reaching those. Okay, that's all I have for you guys, pal. Three. I hope this helped you. I hope this was insightful. And I'll see you guys in another reading. Bye.